Hi, this is Reed, and let's play some grids of thermometers. So let's see. We have we have a 5 column, so let's take care of that. Mercury has to go all the way down to the bulb, so we know we're gonna do that. Let's clear this row. Can solve for that. Again, Mercury has to go all the way down to the bulb. Clear out these two. Solve right there. Cool. Let's see. Easiest one would be, oh yeah, we have another 5. I gotta pay attention to these 5s. Let's do the row. Let's clear this row. Since there's blue in the bulb of here, there has to be blue right here. We can solve right here. Solve here too. Clear that. Solve right there. Oh, my bad. I put too much. I'm right there. Cool. Alright, we're going to pay attention to the 5s. And Mercury has to travel down to the bulb. Do that, do that. Clear all the solved ones. Since there's blue right here, there has to be blue there. Do that. Let's see, which ones can we do? Oh, okay, so there has to be blue right there. Knock this out. Clear that. Cool. And then since the bulb is blue, this whole thing is invalidated. Gotta pay attention to the 5s again. So right there. Okay, so do the 0. There's no 5s. This one, if we were to put 1 here, we would at least put 3 right here. If we were to put 1 here, we would at least have 1 right here. And it can only go up to 2, so we're going to blue these guys out. If we put 2 in here, there would be 1 right there. This bulb is blue, so this is also blue. Solve right here. Alright, so no 5s, no 5s. For this one, it can only go up to 1, so we're going to clear these guys out. This one, if there's 1 here, there's at least 3 right here. And here, if there's 1 right here, there's at least 1 right here. It can only go up to 2, so we're going to clear those out. This row, it can only go up to 1. Let's clear that. Can solve for this column. We can clear that. We can solve right here. In this one, it's going to go all the way to the bulb. Clear that, clear that, clear that. Solve right there. zeros it give me. This is all blue, so the only one can be right there. This is blue, so this is blue. Only one. It can only go up to one, so those are blue. Same right here. If this was filled in, this would at least be 3. Solve right there. Go right there. Cool. Okay. If 1 was in here, then there would at least be 2 right here. It only goes up to 3, so this one is blue. This is filled in. These 3 would at least be filled in. Clear that, clear that. This needs to travel, the mercury needs to travel to the bulb. Do that, clear it, clear it. If you have made it this far in the video, comment if you prefer hot coffee or iced coffee, or if you prefer both, or if you're a heathen and you prefer neither. That's also not okay. That's not okay. Alright, so we're gonna clear that. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna remember the 5s this time, so let's clear all these 5s. Excuse me. Do that. Do this one. That, clear that, cool. Those. Let's see. In this row, we only need 2 more, so that means it can only go up to 2, so we have to blue that out. So let's count. Let's just fill this in. If we filled that in, this would at least be 1 more. This, let's see, if we count, let's see, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Oh, and then we can do that. Alright, remember the 5s. This one can only be up to 1. Let's clear those. Let's do, if we do 1 right here, it'd be 3 right there. If we did 1 right here, it would be 2 over here. And also this can only go up to 3. So let's clear that, clear that. If we had 1 right here, there would at least be 2 right here. There we go. Alright. Remember the 5s. Clear that. Can solve right here. Oh, my bad. Do that. This, it can't be over here, so it has to be right here. Get the zeros. The mercury can't travel over here. If there was 1 right here in this column, there would at least be 2 right here, and it can only go up to 3, so we're going to do that. Can solve for that column, clear this row. There's only 3 left right here, so we can solve for that. Clear this. Mercury cannot travel right here. We're going to blue that. Do this. Remember the 5s. If there was 1 right here, there would at least be 2 right there. It can only go up to 3. We're going to blue this end tip right there. That leaves us with the 4 we need for this row. Clear this. This whole thermometer is invalidated. That leaves us with the 2 left over that we need. 1, 2. This thermometer, or actually we can just clear this column. Nice. Alright, so the zeros it give me. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 for this column. Same thing over here. Can blue these out. Mercury's not going to get up there. Same thing for this thermometer. If we had 1 right here, there would at least be 1 right there. And if we had 1 right here, there would at least be 1 right here. So if in this one there was 2 filled in, then there would at least be 1 right here, and then if there was 2 filled in right here, there would at least be 1 filled in right here. Oh, and we already have, I'm getting ahead of myself. That was already solved, so let's do that. As we get into later levels, the tricks will be more useful, but I'm just getting ahead of myself most of the time when we're in these earlier packs. So if we did 1 right here, there would at least be 2 more. It can only go up to 3, so this is going to be blue. If there was 1 right here, then there would at least be 2 more right here. We can solve for this row. And these, they can only go up to 2, so we're going to blue that, and that gives us the last one we need to solve for this column. If this one and this one was filled, then we would have 2 left over. This thermometer is invalidated, so we can solve for this row. Clear that. Mercury's not going to get into this box right here. Solve for that column. Clear, clear. And it solves. take out the give me. Solve for this row. Solve right there. That. Solve for this row. Solve for that row. Solve for this column. We solve the problem. Alright, I think I'm going to end it there. Do all the things down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to other videos, including my poetry content, and links to support me and support the channel are going to be in the description. Thanks again so much for watching.